the video you have taken on the term of condition saying like you are not sharing the video with anyone. Okay. Later, if Info Campus will put in the penalty, then you should not call me. Because video is not your video. Video is our video. This video you should not give to anyone else. If you give to anyone else, you cannot control his hand. He can give to someone else. Someone else will upload somewhere else. Unnecessary, you will come under trouble. Whoever will upload, he will get captured. Then he will say, yes, I have taken from him. He will say, I have taken from him. So who have given the first hand, he will be in the trouble. Third hand, fourth hand will not be in the trouble. The first hand who has given, that will be in the trouble. Okay. So that is your responsibility. How you are managing, I don't know. So video we are given, you need to manage it. Should not be penalized later. Okay, let's go ahead. Next, after that, we need to work on validation part. Create a validation file. Create a file called validation. Validation.js. You can create outside of the class and hooks. In the src folder directly, you can create a file validation.js. Validation.js. Okay, so validation.js will follow the class component, import react comma component from React. Come down, write a class name called form validation equal to form validation extends component. Next, after that, export default form validation export default form validation. Now come inside, follow the constructor. After that, this constructor will have a super function, and after that, inside that you will follow this dot state equal to error list as a not array as a object. After that, field field list colon again as a object, and then one, let it be like this. Two variables we created, error list and field list. Now after that, you will write a function called render. Under the render, you will write again a return. Inside the return, class name equal to container and then empty -4. Next division, class name equal to row division class name equal to call hyphen lg hyphen lg hyphen 6. Inside the 6 you will follow offset 3. Offset 3. Write h3 form validation. Form validation. Last name equal to text hyphen center and text hyphen primary. Okay. After that, open a form tag and close the form tag. Form tag open, form tag close. Inside that, now write a division class name equal to MB3. MB3 will have a division label. Under the label, there will be called full name. Full name. Next will be input type equal to text. Class name equal to form hyphen control. Form control. Now after that, write a button. Class name equal to text hyphen center. Button is open close. Submit. Write class equal to btn hyphen primary. Add this file in your routing. Add this file in the routing. Add in the routing and call that. See how that look. Added and the web.js file. Export default form validation. In app.js file, we can go and import import from success. What is that validation? Now, we need to go now. Validation dot file. After calling that, write here another link class name equal to my link to slash validation, then right here call form validation. Form validation. Okay. After that, come down below, add in the link again. Exact path is validation. Page is loading. So when we click on this button, submit button, it should validate. If you have entered the value, then okay. If you have not entered the value, it should display the message. Please enter the right value. So come to your validation.js file. In validation.js file, we have only one function. We have one text box and one button. If you go in your current page and click on button, you will find the page get reload. Check once, page is getting reload. Button click, the page is getting reload. So first we have to block this page reloading. It should not reload. Once you click on a button, page should not reload. So how to block that? Go here, write a function call send a message, equal to, for this send message you can create one event object, and then you will write here obj dot prevent default. Prevent default. Keep a alert also here. Prevent default. Okay, now come down below. Inside the form, on submit equal to, you have to call that function. Send message. This dot send message. This dot send message. On submit equal to this dot send message. Not on button click. On submit click. Now also alert refresh is happening. Now refresh. Prevent default will help you to avoid the page reloading. Prevent default function will help you to avoid the page reloading. Like usually once you click on submit button, it will go to the form action page. Action we have not given. Your current page will get reload. When current page will get reload, validation will not happen. So for that, what we did, we wrote a function send message. Under the send message, we say like the send message function where you are calling, there prevent default, like whichever their functionality is their default functionality, block all. So prevent default function will not allow your form to action as usual. Form will be there inside the HTML, but the action will not work, method will not work, all will get disabled because of this function. Called the prevent default. Page refresh will not happen. Now we have to write a function to pick the value of the text box and check whether user has entered anything or not. If he has not entered anything, then it is wrong. Come up. Let's go here. Write a function to pick the value. We are going to write only one function. Using single function, we can pick the value of all the text boxes. In the class component, if you remember, you used to write the different functions for all the fields. In this, we'll write one function to pick the value of all. Then only you can validate. So you will write here call pick value. Pick value. Create the object of this function also. After that, you have the field list inside the array. State copy that. Let field list equal to this dot state dot field list. Instead of writing again and again this dot state dot field list, now field list you capture and store under variable called field list. So variable name becomes a smaller. Next, after that, you will write here field list field list field list of obj.target.name target.name equal to obj.target.value. Okay, ready? So see in that. Now here you have written object.target.name that look like something unknown words. No problem. Come down below, you have a text box. For text box, we have given the type as a text and class as a form control. And we can write name equal to fname. Write name equal to fname. Clear? We created the name equal to fname. Look at there now. You are calling here wherever you call this function, wherever you call the function. So we are going to call here for the text box. What is the name of the function? On change this dot pick value. Just call here this dot pick value. This dot pick value function we called. Now look there. Inside the function you have written field set is the array, field list is the array. Inside you are creating a property dynamically. In that property name you have given obj.target.name. So obj.target.name, when we write obj.value, target.value, it will take the value of the text box. When we write the obj.target.name, it will take the name of the text box. What is that? Fname. See, this line is going to happen like this directly, indirectly. Field list is the array. Field list is the array. Inside the field list, there will be fname and equal to value. If you are writing as a Ramesh, it will come like this. This is the meaning of this line. If obj.target.name. What is the name? Fname. Fname. Text box name is fname. And whichever the value you enter here, like Ramesh, Ganesh, Suresh. So the fname will become as a property and the value will become as a value. And field list is the array as usual. Come down. Now after that, the same function we are going to call for the multiple text box. Okay, so for example, copy this division to division and paste here. Paste here. Write mobile number. Mobile number. Input type equal to number. You can write, no problem. Write here. Name equal to mobile. And function remain same. Function remain same. Function remains same. Clear? Now let's look there. If the function remains same, so this pick value function will call how many times? 2 times. The first time, the array, field list array will hold fname as a Ramesh. Next, what will happen? Under the field list, one more object will get added. That is called mobile. What is the name of the text field? Text field name is called mobile. Okay, so that is let it be. Now come below how this function is going to work. You will understand from the console. So at this place, go here, write console.log. Okay, we need to update under the state. Hold on. We need to update here under the state. This dot set state. Set state. Under the set state, you will be adding this variable directly. Field list variable. Just add the field list variable directly. This dot set state, just add the field list because field list is already array. No need to add here colon and something. It is already one array. After adding this dot set state is field list, come here. Inside this you will write this dot state dot field list. This dot state dot field list. Added the field list console.log. Now I will guide you how it is going to work. Okay, so it is going to work like this. Let's come to the console. Inside the console, right click, go for the console. Suppose I will click on submit button by default. What is printing? Empty array. Empty array because your by default field list is empty only. You have not typed anything. Now let me go here. I will write here the name and click on submit button. You can see fname equal to value of the text box. So what is the fname? Fname is saying like object.target.name, name of the text box. What is the name of the text box? Fname. And what is the value of the text box? Depend on what we are given. Okay, so value will become as a value and the text name will become as a property dynamically. Now still mobile is not coming under the console, you can see. Once I'll type here mobile number, click on submit, then you can see fname is already there and then mobile also came. So text box is 2 and the function is only 1. And it will take the value and push inside the array. Take the value, push inside the array. Object, key, object both. Next, after that, sequence console is coming, getting the. Now for this two field, we need to add the validation part. For this two field, we need to add the validation part. Happening, Hari, or not? Because of this only you get fail, no, that day. Practice 10 times, you will not forget. To perform on a stage, singer sings how many times in the background? Unlimited times. While eating also he will singing. Okay. While doing something he will keep singing. Because he should not forget the step on spot. Okay. He should not forget the like something on spot. Okay. Long back, see my the movie and all I don't watch more. Long back I went somewhere. Okay. On some part occasion somewhere here there. Okay. Leave that place name. After going over there, there was something. So many people were there. Introduction, I this that. Some people asked legal question, illegal question, all type of question. Someone asked me, who is your favorite actor? See, those question comes that is out of my bucket. Okay, I don't like everyone. I like everyone. Okay, according to time. Suppose someone is watching the movie, I am free. I will sit for 10 minutes. I will feel interesting. Oh, it's very good. It's not like he is favorite and that is not favorite. All are favorite only. There, once the person asked, who is your actor? I said, brother, this question is out of my bucket. If you ask me, I will give you 10, 15 names. Okay. If you ask in those who all are favorite, I will say all or none. Okay. 1, 2 option is not there. So he asked, okay, tell me the name. Name any. Unfortunately, I forgot the name of my favorite actor because no one is in my list. No, how I can say name? If anyone is in the list, then you can remember. Always you will watch his movie, you will feel like yes, he's always. But if no one is your favorite, and if you feel like who should name, I should say. Suddenly, if you remember, also someone name will get format on point. Okay, so many things are there. If you want to remember anything, you should not forget one point. Then what we should do? Repeat, and repeat. Okay, so practice many times. Steps are little rounded. Okay, 3, 4 places you have to remember something, then it will work properly. Let's come next. So, what to do next? We are able to pick the value of the text box. Now you need to identify, you need to write a condition saying like under the field list, fname is exist or not? Under the field list, if fname is not exist, under the field list, if fname is not exist, that meaning user has not entered the name. Under the field list, if the mobile is not exist, that meaning user has not entered the mobile number. Okay, that condition you are going to write here. Come down. Create a variable. Let form status. Form status equal to maybe true. After that, create another variable. Let field list. Field list equal to field list equal to this dot state dot field list. Error list. Error list equal to this dot state dot error list. We have taken from the global variable and stored under the local variable, so that instead of writing this dot state dot field list, directly we can write as a field list. Variable name will be small and it will be easy to write and handle. After that, come down below. Next, come down below, right here. If the field list of fname, you can keep in the beginning not field list of fname, like under the field list if fname is not exist, or under the field list fname is there but it is empty. Double equal to empty. Double list equal to empty. Empty. Okay. Field list fname is under the field list fname is not exist, or under the field list fname is empty. Then you have a variable error list. Under the error list, you will be creating a object called name error, and there you will assign invalid name. And meanwhile, this form status variable will be false. Something went wrong. Else the field list of name error should become empty. Write the condition for one name. Then we can see something else. written. Come down below now. You have to check now. The error list is the part of state. You can see error list is the part of state. So how we have written this dot set state for the field list, same way you have to write the this dot set state for the error list also. Set state for the error list also. Okay. Set state for the error list also. Hope ready? Okay, hope done. Now come now. Below write a if condition. If form status equal to true. See, in the beginning of the page, your form status is true. If something went wrong, then form status would be false. What we are checking in the last, if the form status is true, that meaning nothing is wrong, everything is correct. Okay, the form status will be true when? If user has filled the name. See here, form status will be false. The form status will be false if fname is not filled. If fname having the wrong, then the form status will be false. We are checking in the last, the form status is still true. That meaning everything is correct. Then what to do? Keep an alert here. Validation success. Success. You can submit to server. Let's go ahead. Let's see. If you submit button click, still we need to print the error. If you fill everything here correctly, click on submit button. It will say form validation success. You can submit to server. Do the okay. Come to the code again. So till here you have written this all are in HTML. You have created a variable here called name error. It is exist under the state only, but error list. Come down in HTML. After the name text box, in a I tag, you have to print the this dot state dot which one, error list dot, which error, name error, and for this you write class name equal to text danger. Class name equal to text danger. And check if you not enter anything, click on submit button, it will display you one error message. So we are getting the error message, invalid name. If you enter everything proper here, any input and say valid, submit to server. The same way we need to write next for the this one. Mobile. But when you have written the JavaScript code here, in the JavaScript code, this is the last line. Don't write anything after this. Right here, do not write anything after this line. Do not write anything after this line. Okay, hope written. Come down. For mobile number validation, we have with you, or shall I send you? The mobile number validation, I think I have given you long back. Maybe it is not available with you. Let's take this. You can use this. Write a command here. Call mobile number validation. We can use the late here. It is related to a scope of the variable. So 629D and then 10 digits. Let me send you this code. After that, you will write below. You will write below here. If not m pattern dot test, m pattern dot test m pattern dot test. Which one? Under the field list, you have a field called mobile. Okay. Under the field list, the mobile variable, if it is not following the pattern, then what you can say? You can say yes, there is a error. Form status equal to false, and you can write inside mobile error. Mobile error. Please enter mobile number. Please enter 10 digits. Mobile number. Else mobile error as a empty. Go to the HTML, again print their mobile error. It will work fine for you. In HTML, print the mobile error, it should work properly. Then we can add for the remaining. How you printed the name error? Similar way, print the mobile error. Come to the HTML and print their similar error list of mobile error. Error list of mobile errors. Next sequence. The 10 digits mobile number. Wrong. Perfect. Similar way, we can add the email ID also. Let's go. Add a field here. Email ID. Email ID. Give name equal to email an email error. Email error. Now for email validation, I'll send you the email validation code. Use that again. Name equal to email we are given. Come here. Write again. Email validation. Let key pattern. Key pattern. After that, in e pattern, you will add the similar code like how you have done for the mobile number. Instead of M pattern, you can keep as a E pattern. Instead of M pattern, we can keep as a E pattern. E pattern dot test here will be called email. The name of your text box. If it is wrong, then email error. Email error. This line I will send you in your chat. This regular expression. Use this. After that, e pattern dot test. Please enter valid email ID. Keep that pattern safely with you. Whenever you need, you can use that in your system. Store somewhere in the sticky notes. When you require, you can use that. Let me share you this entire pattern itself. One peak value will work for all. One peak value will work for all. If input type is email, also no problem. Here you have added a pattern. Input type equal to text, also no problem. It is based on pattern now. Oh, we are given this one number. Text is okay. Input type equal to text or email, anything you can write, not number. Text or email, both is okay instead of number. Let's go add one more field. After email, one password field we can add. Password. Email, let's place by password. PASSWORD. Input type equal to password. Password. Name equal to give a pass. Name equal to pass. Right here. Pass error. Pass error. Pass error. Okay. Come to the HTML field again. JavaScript field. Minimum and maximum length you can apply. You can write here max length. Max length 8. And there we can check for min length 6. Here we can check min length 6. Clear? Come to the JS part. Under the JS part, you can write what is the function name we have written. The variable name is pass, right? Let's write here a comment. Password validation. We can check for the empty case, no need of any pattern. Empty or less than this way. if field list of pass dot length less than 6. If the field list dot pass length less than 6, then what should happen? Pass error, invalid password. Invalid pass. Enter password between 6 to 8. Enter password between 6 to 8. Else pass error. No problem. Pass error will be empty. Working. So the password one letter should be capital and special character. Check some pattern from internet. For email ID, how you have applied the pattern. Similar with some pattern you can search and apply. You can search some line called password pattern. Something wrong we wrote. Field list of pass dot length. Dot length less than 6. Correct. Pass error. What is the text I have written below? I have written same. Pass error only. Name equal to pass, but not happening. Something wrong. See, some given you the pattern. Can check that. So why this is not happening again? Field list dot pass dot length. Okay. Other also not happening. Dot length we defined. Okay. No, it should be like this. If we type anything, then so we have to add two conditions. Hold on. Not field list of password. Okay, so first condition is field list of pass. Under the field list, if pass is not exist, under the field list, if the pass is not exist, then also error. Or under the field list, pass dot length is less than 6, then also error. Then this should work. This is for the empty related case. Okay, between 6 to 8 we need to enter, then it will work. Next, after this, you need to add a city as a drop down. So come to the HTML, right here only, city validation. City validation. Same like this we can add. Same like password. If password of city, field list of city is not exist, or field list of city is empty. Empty. Then city error. Enter your city name. Please select your city name. Select your city name. Else city name as a empty. City validation added. Let's create a drop down and apply for that. Ready? City you created, drop down. It is supposed to be. After that, you can create a text area also for address purpose and write the empty text validation. Text area you can create. I will add here one. Select call city. We'll create a select here. Select is open close. Inside we can write name equal to city, font change equal to particular, close the select. Write velocity error. City error. You will be writing inside option value equal to nothing. Huge. Next you will write option time develop. Next option Mumbai. Next option Pune. Check now. After that you can create one X area and write a validation for that. After that, see you tomorrow.